We've spent 2 courses on what ADHD costs. Now the other side of the ledger. The same wiring that makes some tasks hard can become a genuine competitive edge. But with one honest condition, it depends on the environment. A trait isn't good or bad on its own, it's a fit or a mismatch with where you are. Put the interest-driven brain in the right setting, and its so-called deficits start working for you. 4 strengths show up again and again, each rooted in the same biology. Hyperfocus. When a task grips you, you can concentrate intensely for hours, with a depth most people rarely reach. Fast idea connection. Lower mental filtering means more ideas collide, which several studies link to stronger, more original divergent thinking. Risk tolerance. A brain that underweights uncertainty acts while others hesitate. And creativity. Adults with ADHD show higher real-world creative achievement in a number of studies. None of these is guaranteed, but each is real. Here's the key idea, and it's backed by research. The same trait can be an edge or a liability, depending on the environment. Hyperfocus is a superpower in deep, creative, or technical work, and a liability in a job built on constant interruptions. Risk tolerance thrives in a startup or a crisis room where hesitation is costly, but it's dangerous in safety-critical, routine work. Researcher Johan Wiklund calls this person-environment fit. ADHD traits become advantages precisely when the setting rewards speed, novelty, and improvisation. So the goal isn't to fix the trait, it's to find or build the environment where it pays off. This isn't just theory. Many high performers have publicly shared their own ADHD diagnosis. Simone Biles and Michael Phelps reached Olympic gold in sports that reward obsessive, hyper-focused repetition. Richard Branson and David Neilman built Virgin and JetBlue in the fast, uncertain world of entrepreneurship. Solange Knowles in music and Lisa Ling in journalism work in fields that reward curiosity and original connection. Each one found an environment that fit their wiring, and the wording on screen matters. These are people who disclosed their own diagnosis. You'll also see famous historical names on these lists: Leonardo da Vinci, Einstein, Edison. Treat these very differently. No one diagnosed them. You cannot assess someone you've never met, let alone one who died centuries ago. Da Vinci at least has a peer-reviewed hypothesis. In 2019, neuroscientists argued his lifetime of unfinished projects fit ADHD, but they explicitly called it a hypothesis, not a diagnosis. Einstein and Edison are looser, popular guesswork with no clinical basis. It's a fun lens, not evidence, and we don't need the dead to make the case. The living, who told us themselves, already have. So, is ADHD a competitive edge? The honest answer is, it can be under the right conditions. The strengths are real: hyperfocus, fast connections, risk tolerance, creativity. And so are the costs from the last course. The real skill is matching your wiring to your environment and, where you can, designing that environment yourself. Not a superpower, not a deficit. A different set of trade-offs that, placed well, can absolutely win.